Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports, Friday College Football. Iowa at Nebraska in Lincoln, Nebraska. This game is being played. I will be at this game, taping this early Wednesday morning. So I'm using those lines. Looking forward to getting back. Hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. Looking forward to getting back to Lincoln. Some Runzas, some Taco Inns, some crisp meat burritos from Amigos. Looking forward to life in Lincoln. Maybe not for this game, though, in terms of enjoying it as much as everything else. A little tailgate juice, etc. But nonetheless, the annual war, border war between Iowa and Nebraska, one that Iowa has owned, and they are a 6 to 6.5 point favorite as I tape this. Total 38.5. Nebraska's got a better record than Iowa. Hard to believe, especially after you witness them getting throttled at Penn State in their last game. Obviously, Raiola at quarterback is still out. Not going to play this year. May not play at Nebraska ever again. Rumors about the portal. T.J. Lateef, his brother, decommitted from Nebraska. Despite, his big brother playing there, his uncle coaching, his dad being a Nebraska legend. There's just rumors in the wind swirling around the program about him. But nonetheless, T.J. Lateef gives Nebraska's offense a lot more diversity, as Raiola is a statue in a pocket and very soft and doesn't like to run it. Lateef's kind of a dual threat guy, a very young but talented. Speaking of soft, that's the problem with Nebraska that Iowa's going to exploit, just like Penn State did, just like Michigan did. They're soft up front on both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball. This is senior day. Last regular season game. Nebraska's already in a bowl somewhere. Now, Emmett Johnson for Nebraska is their main weapon. Running back, 1,235 yards. He's got 1,235 yards this year, basically behind no offensive line. A bad one. If he was playing for Ohio State or, Indiana or, any of these other top-tier teams with good offensive lines, he'd probably be a 1,700-yard back right now. But that being said, Dana Holgerson's going to call some plays and throw the kitchen sink at Iowa here in Lincoln. I'm not interested in the 6 points. The total's 38.5. In my opinion, and what's really weird about Iowa kind of being an enigma wrapped in a riddle, they gave Oregon a game. Probably should have won that game against Oregon. They could have beat Indiana, too. They're a much better team than Nebraska. Are they 6 points better on the road? I don't know, but I do like this over. Iowa has had, I don't know how many, 10-win years with no offense at all. This year, they're averaging 30 points a game. And I think they'll get 30 points in this game. I think Nebraska will get theirs as well. We're going to go over the total here. It's dropped a point from 39.5 down to 38.5, and I like the over. The weather is going to be cold, but nothing out of the ordinary for two schools that from the Midwest that are used to this type of weather this time of year. I'm going to take the over in this game on Friday, Nebraska, Iowa, for your free play. Don't have our cards up yet. Don't know exactly what we're going to do over the weekend. Probably a top play in college and nothing else other than 3 and 4 unit picks spread about the board. Now that sounds boring and you want to move on to the guy that's got the big play. Well, we did that last weekend and went unbeaten on Saturday and Sunday in college pro football. Going to do pretty much the same thing again this weekend. You can find the card up over at Docs. Free $60, link in the description below if you expand the description below the video. Or there's just a tab on the website at docsports.com. Says free $60. We'll park it in any new account. Comes with a profit guarantee and absolutely zero obligation or hassles. Be sure and get over to Docs. We got college basketball tournaments going on, NBA, NHL, and, of course, your football packages each and every day. Be sure and check it out. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. Be safe, eat well.